Video Ministry presents Laton by Didan, in English meaning, it will be all right. The movie is introduced by the reading of the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verses 1 to 4. There is time for everything, and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and time to build. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. Three cousins, Nestor, Doming, and Osen went to college. At school, Doming does very good with his studies. Nestor loves his physical fitness class. Osen is not serious in his studies. His hangout is drinking in a karaoke bar. Osen quit college and married Selina, a waitress he met in a karaoke bar. Osen and Selina started to work on a cash crop farming, which is a common livelihood of the local people. Years passed. Nestor and Doming finished college. Doming teaches in high school, while Nestor continues his studies in a seminary to become a pastor. After 18 years, Nestor is still dedicated to his pastoral work. Osen and Selina attend the church that Pastor Nestor is serving. Osen and wife Selina strive to maintain their farm. One day, Selina got ill. She is examined to have cancer in her brain. Selina, who grew up with pagan parents, insisted of consulting a mankutom, or a pagan priest, regarding her illness, in spite of the doctor's findings. Osen seek guidance from his cousin Pastor Nestor about her wife's decision to consult a mankutom. The pastor told him to stand firm with his Christian faith and advises him to try his best to convince his wife Selina to trust in the Lord. Out of fear of dying, Selina started to doubt God, and she finally consulted a pagan priest. According to the mankutom, after doing his ritual, found out that Selina's illness is caused by her long-dead grandfather, who is claiming that his old coffin must be renewed. Selina did believe the mankutom. The mankutom further instructed her that to appease the spirit of her grandfather, a kanyao need to be performed. A kanyao is an expensive pagan feast because it takes several days butchering pigs and carabaos, feeding lots of people. Osen is heartbroken with his wife's doubtfulness. He asks God to help him be strong to overcome this kind of trial that crosses his path. In spite of all the pagan requirements that Selina accomplished to heal her illness, it did not help her, because after a few months, she died. Osen instructs his children to cooperate with him now that their mother is gone. He also encourages them to trust in Jesus and to ask his help always. Osen strives to raise his family. The background song talks about being faithful, always trusting God no matter what life brings, because in the end, there is hope, and an award is waiting for those that stood firm in their faith in the Lord. One day, Osen got hospitalized and was examined to have a typhoid fever. There he met a lady he had known before. Nelia was his classmate in high school. She had been away working as nurse abroad and decided to return home to work in a mission hospital. She is still single. After a year, Osen and Nelia got married.
Kedua saan ay baan ni Diyos yasin karbungan ay dawat di gobyerno ibaga ay Danelia dan Osen at sin asawa da.
Nanlayat mo kun sakan yasan layat ko kun sika lat kaneg nan sinaw nan buwan ay mait kupas na kuma mait kasing dumdum teng si problemas nan layat ay dua.
The movie is concluded by reading Psalms 128, verses 1 to 2.
Kanan di Biblia, din amin ay mangipatag ang Diyos.
Blessed are all who fear the Lord, who walk in His ways. You will eat the fruit of your labor. Blessings and prosperity will be yours.